Let me see.
That is a very effective measure.
What's up, fellas? Glad to see you coming aboard. Glad to see you coming aboard. I know, Maxie. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to everyone? Come here, Chum. Say hi to everyone. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. How you doing tonight? So it looks like there's a great bunch of you guys, huh? What's up, Badger? Craig Rock. Kicking it. All right, pussy. All right. Go on, you. So, hey, guys. What's good? So I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed Nate Dogg today. I know I enjoyed doing the interview with him. So I would also like to be open for suggestions. Also, I have one left, and it is a size.
Okay, now that could be taken a couple of different ways.
It's a medium. I have one. I don't know how my story ends, but it'll never say I gave up. I have one shirt left. And if you're interested, go to PayPal. The highest bid over $15 gets sent to them. That way it breaks me even. And it's all good. Hang on, I got something to show you guys. Hang on. Sorry, I should have had this ready. Give me 1 second.
The most powerful energy-saving device on the planet, the human hand. When Californians face a power shortage, its state officials call it flexible. Millions of people exactly what to do. Turning off unneeded lights, adjusting ACs to 7 or 8, and postponing using appliances until after 6 p.m. That's how we calmly and cool prevent power outages in the
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I should have been prepared. I'm never prepared, though. On the yard, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. I got out here and got relaxed and comfortable and don't ever do anything the way I'm supposed to do it. So, apparently, one of you guys has been watching since the very beginning. Let me see. Oh, it's not in here. Hang on, I'm going to find it. What did I do with it? Hang on. So, for all those that were saying I'm homeless and all that shit, living on the streets, doing dope, here you can see my lovely apartment that... Oh my God, Badger, what are you doing? What did you do with that letter? So, if you guys recall, in my interview with my boy Big Herc, I had mentioned that I would stand up out there every day and, be ready for mail when they do mail call, even though I never got any mail. Nothing's come through yet on the shirt, okay. Anyway, I would stand out there every day waiting for mail, and I hated the cop that delivered mail. I know he was a chomo, beat and raped his daughter every night. I just know it. You could tell by looking at him. And he hated me, so he'd always be like, "What's the matter, Hill? You didn't get a letter?" So one day he walks past my cell, and then he steps back, and he says, "Hill." So at that point, you give him your last two. I'm like, 55. He slides a letter under the door, and I open the letter, and there's a big letter A, also known in sign language as A. I open it up, it's just big letter A, and he steps back in front of my window, and he's all, "There's your letter, punk." And whoever sent me this stuff, so he sent me, I don't know if you can see it, it's a 1957 dollar bill, and then he sent me all silver coins. You know, they're the old silver. You sent me a 50-cent piece, 3 dimes, 2 quarters, and a nickel. So 75 cents in solid silver, which was totally cool, man. You rock it. You know who you are. I'm not going to say your name. I sent you a T-shirt to thank you. And tour on your hospitality. Yeah, you're no problem on the tour. You remember the story, Lucas King? That's cool. That's cool. You guys, take that shit about the WW to another channel, please. I do not give a shit. You know, I just don't care. So, you might want to go to Prison Break Raw and watch the most recent video that was put out about your boy that you guys are all on, and get the truth about some things. I'm not going to put it out because I don't give a shit. Of course, I like Game of Thrones. Sandman, what's up, dog? Hey, Sandman, I appreciate all that you do for the channel. No, Crown Cartel, that's you. That's, you know who I'm talking about. Sending the letter, but I'm saying you have to go to just Badgers Heavy Hitters at PayPal in order to bid on the shirt. Okay, I'm watching to see who does it. I'm not doing it on this channel because even if you donate $20, I end up like $2 in the red sending it you myself because, you know, what they take for their stuff and with what the shirt costs. So come on, guys, just how hard is it? BadgersHeavyHitters at gmail.com. I mean, I'll take the bid there. There's $2. I said 15, bud. So, hey, listen, that was funny, though. That was hilarious today when I got that letter A. I was like, yeah, man, some of these guys are truly with me. So, you know, another coin I got from another fan out there that I love is 2020. I'm just saying, though. So all I'm saying is the job rate, you know, unemployment rate hasn't been this good since a long time. So, you know, oh, my bad. So that's what we were going to do, the reading. Okay, somebody, right or left, right or left? Anybody, right or left, right or left? Left, all right. A vision of hope. Yes, we are a vision of hope. Basic text, page 53. By the time we reach the end of the road, many of us have lost all our hope for life. Without the use of drugs, we believe we were destined to die from our disease. What an inspiration it was then coming to our first meeting and seeing a room full of addicts who are staying clean. A clean addict is indeed a vision of hope. Today we give the same hope to others. The newcomers see the joyful light in our eyes, notice how we carry ourselves, listen to us speak in meetings, and often what we have found. They believe in us until they learn to believe in themselves. Powerful message right there. Newcomers hear us carry a message of hope to them. They tend to see us through rose-colored glasses. They don't always recognize our struggle with a particular character defect or our difficulties with improving our conscious contact with a higher power. It takes them time to realize that we, the old-timers, with 3 or 6 or 10 years clean, often place personalities before principles, or suffer from some other unsightly character defects. Yes, the newcomers sometimes place us on a pedestal. It is good, though, to openly admit the nature of our struggles in recovery, for in time the newcomer will be walking through those same trials, and the newcomers will remember that others walked through that difficulty and stayed clean. Just for today, I remember that I am a beacon to all who follow in my path, a vision of hope. You know, some of you guys out there are a vision to help somebody. You know, somebody looks up to you. So it's up to you. You have a personal responsibility to direct that person in the right, down the right path, man. You know what I mean? Like, let me read a couple of these. I'm nothing in moderation, so I quit 2 years. Okay, can't say so. One day at a time. You're right there. Great and powerful. Good deal. My niece does. My daughter. Okay, so let me go back, see if I can find anything that I just seen the curse and
Bacteria and Brandon How much are these gift shops? Allison, just put your hand on top and give it a shake.
Matt Hansen, I think you're talking with somebody else, right? It's you guys don't argue on the. Come on, man. Like, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? You know, I think Tool did a song called that. Like, we're all here for each other. Some of you guys could make friends on the side like I have. You know what I mean? I just went and met, call him a fan, call him a friend, whatever. We just met in Santa Monica. He took me and my girl to a beautiful lunch. I don't want to go into all he does because he doesn't like the, what's the word I'm looking for? He doesn't like to be put in the spotlight like that. You rock the bunk bed. I'm not rocking a bunk bed. I go over to the bed. That's the bed that I pay for, that I rent for somebody, you know? That's why I rock that bunk bed. You know, I go over there, and if I have someone in the bed, great. If not, you know what I mean? Then I sit in there and I do a video from time to time. So if you're from Southern California and you need in a program and you don't have any funds, get at me on Gmail, man. I mean, on Instagram. I'll get you hooked up, man. You know, I'll get you please, guys, you don't have to die like this. That doesn't have to be the end of your story. You know what I mean? I died a fucking addict. Can you believe that? It happens so much, man. Before Rowdy Wood, I'm glad you caught it, my boy. I'm glad you caught it, you know? That doesn't have to be your legacy, man, that you died an addict. You know, if you live in Southern California, you don't have any insurance or anything, get at me. I'll get you placed in a county facility that'll, you know, those are the best facilities if you ask me, because you're there because you want to be there. You know, if you have insurance and you want to get into a bougie program, get at me. I'll get you in 50 states. I can get you in any state that you want to get into. I can get you into a program. That's how many people that I'm hooked up with, you know? So it doesn't have to be your legacy that you died as an addict at Taco Bell bathroom, you know? And that's so many people's story. It's so fucked up. And as far as the bunk bed goes, like I said, I fucking rent that bed every month for somebody that I take off the streets. I just went over to the post office today where a lot of alcoholics and addicts kick it, and there was nobody there, so I wasn't able to pick anybody up. You know, the bed's empty right now, and I hate when I'm paying for an empty bed. Actually, you guys are helping me pay for that empty bed by being part of donations and, you know, the Patreon members. They help me get somebody off the streets and turn their lives around. I'm going to start bringing them on the channel and let them say how grateful they are, you know. I was trying to keep it separate, you know, because it's an anonymous program, and I don't really like bringing people in that don't ask to be brought on the channel. Let me see. Some people are born to play in it. Unfortunately, that's true, scum. You know,
it was great. It was a lot of fun. And now he actually, when he gets to go back on television, and I tell him, just worry about kindergarten.
Like, as for me, I was county born, state raised, federally funded my whole life, you know, and finally now I'm giving back to society. I'm no longer taking shit, you know. No, I heard about that purple passion queer knock you out and take your wee wee and stuff. You know, that's some funny shit. You know, because out here, Purple Passion's name was Mona from Pomona. You know, Mona from Pomona was one of the notorious queers in the county jail. I was in the hole with him, and you know, he'd always be like, "Badger, I'll knock you out and suck your dick." You know what I mean? I'd be like, and every now and then I'd get my clown on and I'd whisper over. I'd be like, "Ray, Mona, just make it look like you hit me, and I'll fall down." You know. So, and everyone took that shit serious, like I play that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll joke about whatever. It's 2019. I don't give a shit. But as you guys see, I have a beautiful woman. That's the way I play ball. You know what I mean? That's how I want it. It was a great. No, man, I don't go to the same meetings all the time. I change up all the time, yeah, because the same person is going to start crying, and that's just going to piss me off, man. You know, I hate when they start that fucking crying at the podium shit. You know, I want to hear the solution. I don't give a fuck about the problem. What is the solution? Give me a minute of the problem, and the remainder of your share should be on the solution. And that's all I want to know is the solution. As far as you needing help with your nephew drinking, you don't need help. Your nephew needs to decide to make the choice that he needs help. You cannot do it for him. You know what I mean? You cannot do it for him. I love how the other day I did a video saying I needed help with the P.O. box, and like 70 of you guys said, "Oh, I'm going to help do the P.O. box," and I didn't hear nothing more. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't hear nothing more, and it's okay. Like, you don't have to donate to the channel. I'm not begging for funds or anything, but you know, like, obviously, I want the channel to pay for itself. You know what I mean? It's just how it's got to be. It's taking my time, and you know, of course, we're all in it to make some kind of funds. I've been asked to be a life coach several times, and I don't know that they want to live the way I live, because I sort of go with the tough love thing, man. You know what I mean? I live in a sack and used to okay, Sears killed my uncle who used all Sears take you to. I know, you guys, man. I really do need to work on the smoking thing again. Right now, it is what it is. That's all I can say on it. You know, I don't have any excuses. I love smoking. You know, I smoked Bugler for 21 years. Shit. But I'm gonna make that one of my next goals, is to quit smoking. So I was bit by a spider. This knee's messed up, and this leg. I got bit by a spider.
We'll match them at the end of your first year.
You know, so both legs are messed up, and I need to get my chubby ass back to work. You know, it's so screwed up. Anyway, these testes, thank you. I really wish you guys wouldn't donate on this channel. Like I said, I wish you would go to badgersheavyhitters@gmail.com. I know it's really easy on here. I'm going to send stickers out to those that take the time and go to Badgers Heavy Hitters, because they take 60%, I'm finding out. It's crazy. You know what I mean? The bigger your channel gets, the more money they take. It's just crazy. So I would rather they didn't get a penny from me. You know, I'm not barely getting a penny from them. So there it is there. It does work for some people. You know what I mean? Let me see. I don't know what kind of spider it was. You got me pretty good though, huh? It is pretty bad. It hurts like hell. That's all I know. When I stand up, it goes straight to it. You know what I mean? Well, okay, so the MRI say about my knee, it didn't say anything yet, because I have to go to my doctor and have him sign that paper and then send it in. That's probably going to take a week. So the x-rays showed exactly what I knew it would show, nothing. I mean, I didn't break anything. I knew I didn't. Yeah, I believe it was a brown recluse as well. I could almost tell because it started off as a little dinky pimple head like that big, and then just grew from there. So, right. No, I didn't feel the bite. I just woke up to it in the morning. A fiddleback? I don't know. Aren't they in like Australia only? Oh, no, brown recluse. So, JD has put something out. All of you fans of WW, go to Prison Break Raw and read the Instagram from WW. It's just really sad, man. We're supposed to be talking of integrity, morals, and honor, and all this stuff, but we're supposed to be living it as well on this channel. That's if we're gonna preach it, I want to be living it. I can't speak for you. My Instagram is all lowercase SFV Badger. Okay, so if you need help, man, get at me. If you have insurance, and it doesn't matter what state you're in, get at me. I'll get you guys taken care of. And if you want to come to sunny Southern California on that, I could take care of that too. I see now. What's my biggest fear? It would be going back, man. You know what I mean? Going back and my girl cheating on me. Those are like my biggest fears. I couldn't imagine how that would feel. It would feel fucking horrible. Going back to prison would be my biggest fear. I'd have to change back into Badger, and I would have to hate people that I don't hate anymore, and it would just have to be that way, Me and Nate Dogg were clowning about it, like, I was like, damn, dude, it sounds like we lived the same story. And he goes, yeah, but you got a black tank top on and I got a white tank top on. That shit cracked me up, man, when I started thinking about it. I was like, damn, these dudes are good dudes, There's a guy named Dirt out there. He's got a channel, Nature Boy, right? He's cool as hell, Dirt wants to do a show with me, and I'm open to all kinds of content as long as we're all trying to hit the same. Damn, I'm sorry, you guys. I just don't know the words I look for. Demographic. We're trying to hit the same demographic. The people that want to hit people that are starting to fuck up, been fucking up and haven't been caught yet, and maybe have a chance to still turn their life around. Dirt 916, yeah, that's true. Foam Action Networks, that's who I'm talking about. You like them? That's good shit.
Okay, great. Take a look at Teller. I want you to think about
Sam, man, I know he's your boy. You hooked me up with them Folio. Not much credit you want on this show. My God, my boy. Crookside Wood, Love and Life. Homie, your shirt's on its way. Your shirt's on its way. That's all I can tell you. So, still no bid on the shirt. Too bad. This is the last one I got, man. Pin it on your wall or something, because it's a great motto. Every morning to wake up and read something that says, I don't know how my story ends, but I never say I give up. That gives you that motivation to get through the day. Hell, the bidding starts at $15. That's exactly what it cost me to send it to you. So, hit me at Badgers Heavy Hitters at PayPal. So, I know you are, my boy. I know you are. Like people my age too that have been using drugs for a long time, when they quit, sometimes the meth users, they all seem to have heart attacks. They have something go wrong. I know you guys seen some of Jimmy. He's very excited about coming on the channel, and
16 pounds on that, yes, but
He's got such a powerful message, man. That's been my sponsor for a few years now, you know, and I just love him. When I first met him, he was talking about he's 343 years old. He's from outer space and all this shit. SFV Life's treating me all right, my boy. You know, he told me all these way out things, right? And I was like, yeah, I got to have this, dude. So, number 11, no, I tried. I tried to come at him respectfully and, you know, let him know not to be dropping names. I don't want to talk about this on this channel, but I did try. I tried to get at him respectfully to say, please just quit dropping names. These people got you through a tough time, and you're dropping names, crimes, and institutions, and, you know, nobody would appreciate that. So I did try. And I don't want to discuss it anymore, you guys. Please, I really don't want to discuss it anymore. And I would love to do a live stream with him. I doubt if he would, because I would call the facts. You know what I mean? We fall in 2009, November 2009, and you get out, who knows when, but 10 years would be November of this year. You know, that's 10 years. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't be out yet, man. You know, like, things don't line up. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to say anything more on the WW. I wish the man nothing but a positive message to hit the youth. If that's who he's able to reach, is those with that kind of mindset, then I'm grateful that he's able to reach somebody and maybe change that. But I know that we're supposed to be living what we talk about, and that's what I try and do. That's all I could say. There we go. We got something going on. So, no, I try not to give it any mind.
Hopefully, I'm minding it. So whether you're good or not doesn't matter, because I put a thought in your brain. Okay. Go ahead.
So on 9/11, what went down on the inside? So this is the truth, you guys. People say it's not true, but I'm telling you it's the truth. And it goes for all institutions, not just the institution I was at on 9/11. So when you enter the California Department of Corrections, one of the first things you sign is your death warrant, okay? So on 9/11, and it states in the Title 15 that if foreign wars are brought to the United States, that we're to be put down, we're to be terminated, we're to be killed, whatever terminology you want to use, that's what's to happen. We are to be killed, okay? On 9/11, everyone was slammed in their cell. They brought buckets of water in. They set tubs of tablets next to the buckets, okay? So, and I'm sort of tripping. I'm like asking my cellie, who's a veterano, he's been down 100 years. He's been down since the year I was born anyway. What's that about? You know, because they brought in 2 yellow tubs, huge yellow tubs full of water. And I'm like, what's that about? And he goes, those tablets right there, there's some form of, I forget what he said, cyanide, gas, or whatever, some kind of gas. If it matches the water, it's going to go in, they're going to lock the building, and it's going to creep into every cell and will be terminated. Everybody, I don't care if you were there for driving on a drunk driving, whatever you were there for, you're to be killed. You are an enemy of the state of California when you are a prisoner. So I'm like, man, shut up. He's like, I'm dead serious. And that's what happened, man. They came in, they brought these tubs, they set the tubs down, they filled them with water, and then they set bottles of whatever pills they were next to the tubs, and they went out and they locked the door. They never dumped the tubs in the thing because it wasn't proven that we had gone to war yet. And this doesn't matter if you're on a level 1 yard or level 4 yards. It's the same with all prisoners. You're to be put down. So what they would do is normally just lock them into a building on a 1 yard or 2 yard where they have dorms where all WW's photos were taken. And you would be put down, man. They were going to dump that shit in there and we would be put down like animals. And that's crazy. I didn't have any clue that that's what was really going on. But that's what was really going on. You know? It was scarier than shit. And hey, my boy, I don't know why your comments aren't coming through. But I'll definitely look into that because you know you're my boy, man. You know? Eminem and I met up this weekend. You know, he had a great time. I had a great time. We took photos. I mean, Eminem, I hope you don't get upset. I'm going to put some photos of us out there. You know, we were out there with my girl and we had a great time. We had a great lunch. He enjoyed Harriet's company. I think he's trying to grab her butt right there. What do you guys think? That's what I thought. So, you know, like I said, I've made some friends out of this, man. You know, I'm willing to drive to meet you guys. He's done a lot for the channel. He's helped with cameras, helped with everything, man. You guys have no idea. He's been a godsend. You know what I mean? Heard about Dizzle. That's funny. That's funny.
I can just suck up my endometriosis pain. Or I can keep apologizing. Or I can hold my pain.
What prison group politics the most? So that would probably be the Southsiders. Their rules are really strict, really in place, and they really follow through with them. It doesn't matter if you're a friend one day, you could be cut up the next. The next would be us, the whites. You know, people say when you enter there, man, you're given basically a racist ticket, duck it. You know what I mean? You better not get caught talking to these people. And that's just how it is, you know? So I entered, you do the math, man. I entered Los Angeles County Jail in 1984. You do the math, all right? You like that, huh? Oh, man, you made me drop my gun, you little queer. So, it happened at all prisons, man. I don't care if people recognize it or not. It happened. All prisons. It's not just fucking the prison Badgers in. You mean that shit happened at all prisons? So I be queefing. What's up, my boy? You keep popping in on this. What's so hard? Badgers, heavy hitters. PayPal. Real easy. I appreciate everything you do for me. Don't get me wrong. But I'm sick of them getting the amount of money that they get from you guys. You know, I want it to go to better things. I want it to go to helping people. And they said it's their platform. If I don't like it, go somewhere else. When I got at them, right? You know, because I got at them, like, it just can't be right. Because I counted the donations that came in that day, and then, you know, 60% of it was gone, and I almost had a stroke. So I don't want them getting anything, man. And I don't care if YouTube cuts me off. I'll find another platform, all right?
It's going to be tough.
Thank you, 121 Jones. You know what I mean? Real recognizes real, my boy. I be queefing. So, PayPal's way better, right? Like, because then I can use the money for what it needs to go for. Why should they get 60% of anything, man? That's just straight extortion. So, uh-oh, looks like winner, chicken dinner. We got someone wanting this shirt. I need, please, when you donate too, please put your address and,
There's a moment in every play.
name and address on there as well, guys, so that I can live up to what I say. They'll let you know I live up to what I say. I do everything I try to say. I try and do everything I say. So,
your timing could not be better. The 2020 Corolla is here. Right now, you can lease
Kenneth, is this you again? Crookside Wood, was that you? I'm looking, Crookside Wood. Was that you?
We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places. You remember Ross, and you get first dibs on that brand?
Oh, you got him then. All right, my boy. Respect, respect, Thank you, my boy. Thank you. So, I guess that means the shirt's still up for auction, right? Or I could send it to you. Either way, my boy. I love what you do to help the channel out. I could tell you're definitely somebody that I could, chop it up with sometime. I'm going to get a phone probably tomorrow or the next day to where I can put out for the channel. Because some of you guys need help that I can give you. And I'm not going to tell you something that I won't do myself. Trust me. It's work every day. Don't think that this shit's easy. It is work every day. Every day I have to ask my higher power to relieve me of the bondage of self. Because I go into selfishness real quick, real fast. And then when I notice it, you know how I notice it? Because me and my girl start not getting along. That means I'm being selfish again. Where are you going? Why are you going there? Instead of, all right, babe, have a good time. I'll see you when you get home. I'm not right sometimes upstairs. And I have to ask my God to relieve me of the bondage of self because I'm stuck in self. I want her to be with me all the time. Shit, I'll drive her crazy because I drive me crazy.
As a magician, twice performed at the White House, and it's no different playing for the Washington Brigades than it is.
Nate Dogg, are you on here, my boy? Where you at? I don't see you. So anyway, the next Nate Dogg will probably be dropped Friday because we still have filming to do. Everyone has busy schedules, and he's got a busy schedule just trying to keep our heads above water, man. Unfortunately, I haven't been to work in a minute because now I got the leg and then the leg. It's like, and let's face it, we're all out here trying to make a living. I'm not trying to hustle anyone out of anything. 7 tradition states that we're self-supporting through our own contributions, and I try and do that. I try and have the channel pay for itself. Sorry, I just noticed the TV was on in the background. I wish some In This Moment was bumping in the background. Some 5-finger death punch bumping in the background. Or let's go old school, some Judas Priest or some Black Sabbath bumping in the background. Did you see my comment about how I survived in prison? I be queefing. No, I didn't. How'd you survive in prison? Sounds like you was giving that up for a carton of smokes if you be queefing. I'm waiting for your answer, though. Doug's some cool. Nate Dogg was cool, you know what I mean? He was cool. Mad Max, yeah, you guys run that way from time to time. King Cree, what's up, my boy? What's up? I see you on here. You're pretty much a regular anymore. Is your Instagram private? Yeah, you have to be accepted, but I accept all. I just do it that way so that people get too crazy, too smart ass, I delete them. I don't give a shit, man. I survived in prison by holding people down and farting on their heads until they agreed to give up their canteen. I had so many punks that way. You must have some bad gas, my boy. You know what I mean? You must have some bad gas. Yeah, it's nice to not have to extort someone. You know what I mean? Like, I remember sometimes, because, unfortunately, I had to go that route some months, you know what I mean? And like all years, every year for some months. But that was the lay of the land. And sometimes I felt bad, man. Yeah, I mean, No, I'm not going to. I need to make sure that the people on my channel are pretty much solid in what they say, and I make sure of that. For those of you who don't know or haven't noticed, I make sure that I know my people's story. I want everything on my channel to be called on. You guys call anything, you know, you seen that, huh, scum? That's the truth, man. That's for sure. Back. Yeah, I got that. Well, if you don't know, man, just keep buying into the fucking snake oil salesman shit. It's all good. You know what I mean? Weak minds require that shit. You know, real motherfuckers recognize real motherfuckers, you know? And I hate putting the MF word out there, but I think the F word makes us look small and little. And I say it, you know, pretty often. And I hate the fact that I do say it. Someone in prison be given a pass where they normally wouldn't have been given a pass. Have I ever seen someone be in prison given a pass where they normally wouldn't have been given a pass? So let's go. Okay, this isn't prison. This is the county jail. But absolutely, I was given a pass, you know, where I shouldn't have been given a pass. So check this out. I knock a sheriff out, right? It's been a long day at court. I'm pissed off at the world. They're not trying to hear anything I got to say. I knock a sheriff out. He's a little guy, too. So there's no big... It was friggin' stupid, okay? I knock him out. Evo X96, thank you. Please, guys, go to PayPal. There you go. Go to PayPal, man. You know what I mean? Like... These guys, they don't deserve our platform. We're helping people with these funds. So anyway, I should not have been given a pass. I knocked the sheriff out. Once I knocked him out, I had no fucking idea what to do. I couldn't continue smashing him, right? Because then I'm going to be killed. I had no clue what to do. When he falls over in the shirt, they have in their thing, there's a bubble thing that if it falls over, it sets the alarm off. Well, it set the alarm off. They came, the goon squad came deep. I had no idea what to do. I'm not going to sit there and fight all these guys. So I sit on my hands against the wall. And, you know, the first thing that I put my head directly on the wall so that when they kick it, there was no space. Because I knew I was getting kicked in the face. There's no space left for, like, bam. You know what I mean? It was just a kick to the face. And they did their business with me real quick, and then they threw me into a crypt module. Here's a skinhead being put into a crypt module. I'm a little beat up, as you could imagine. And the sheriff, the crypt in there said, what is you, a yellow baby? I'm like, I don't even know what a yellow baby is, homie. He's like, what you doing in here? I was like, look, I just knocked out a sheriff. They put me in here for you guys to beat the shit out of me and fuck me up or whatever. So what do we got to do to take care of business? You know what I mean? Like, let's get this shit over with. He's like, you knocked the sheriff out? And I'm like, yeah. You know, what for? I'm like, man, I had a bad day at court. He was just woofing all this high power shit. I couldn't take it anymore. And I punched him, man. And the big old crip, he was an older OG. And he was like, man, come on over here. He goes, what is you? I go, I'm a skinhead, homie. You know what I mean? Like, I'll keep it real with you. I'm going to tell you the real. He goes, come on over here. And so I figured I'm coming on over to get my little beating. And they would have done a little more than a little beating. But they were playing chess. And they're like, have a seat, man. You want a cup of coffee? You want a cigarette? You want a biggerette? You know what I mean? A cigarette? I'm like, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. Thank you. And, man, some of the young bucks were like, let's just light them up. Let's light them up. And the older crip was like, nah, man, we ain't doing the popo's work. We ain't doing that shit. You know what I mean? Faith, hope. That's good. I hope so, man. Like, I hope nothing but everybody hears the positive message, not the negative message, man. I do. I honestly do. So I would really appreciate it if we didn't have any more comments on that individual on my channel. It would just make my day. So I have nothing bad to say, nothing good to say. I know the facts and I'm good on discussing the individual. You know, I was trying to get him pulled into a movie and then I started adding stuff up and I was like, no. You know, if I can't vouch for you, I'm not going to do it. So anyway, the older crip was like, nah, you know, just be cool. Everything's good. You're good. And I'm like, I doubt if I'll be staying the night. And he's like, nah, they'll come get you soon enough. And sure as shit, you know, about 20 minutes when the sheriff walks by and looks in, looking to see if I'm all beat up. And he sees me sitting there watching them while they playing chess. You know what I mean? Like, Hill, you know, and I'm like, so I come up there and he's all, get out here, you know, and there it was. You know what I mean? Somebody of the opposite race cut me a break where I didn't deserve a break. I didn't have a break coming. It was a convict code. It was a matter of respect. And they showed it to me. And that is not the only time that blacks had my back inside the county jail. It's not. You know what I mean? Because of the level of respect that I would show to everybody, every race. You know what I mean? If Papa Sawyer TV, right? Appreciate that. Good for the ego. You know, like, it's a different monster in there. Now, that would have never, ever, ever happened inside of CDC. It would have never happened, and I'm aware of that. You know, someone tried calling bullshit on the story. Neil Zazad, and, you know, I got at him and told him what happened. He's like, yeah, I could see that happening. And he put a retraction video up the next day saying I talked to Badger. You know, it sounds like the cat's legit, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah, I'm still smoking, man. You out of here, Shavely? All right. Peace out, bud. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. You know what I mean? Like, help my channel out, you know? And if you're not a subscriber, become a subscriber if you like what I'm talking about. If you don't, I guess don't. You know what I mean? They are, Brian Frey. You know what I mean? Freya. That's exactly the goddess's name. So they are very different. You know what I mean? That's right. The like button is there for a reason. Or hit dislike if you dislike, man. I don't know what to say. I can only bring you what I can bring you. You know what I mean? And here it is, a Monday night. I should be tired from work, and I'm feeling useless for not working, not bringing in the income that I'm accustomed to bringing in. And, you know, my girl wants to go out to dinner. She still wants to be treated like a girl should be treated. Starbucks every day. You know, all that stuff. And I'm like, babe, right now I'm just having a rough time. I'll get it together, blah, blah. Let me get this knee figured out. Now the spider bite. So she's a high maintenance girl. Just kidding, babe. I love you. But, you know, she wants what a girl wants. And I try and give her that. I spoiled her in the beginning, I guess. And now that I'm not quite in that position, I'm not able to do as much as I once was. And it'll happen again. You know what I mean? We all go like this. All of us. Ups and downs, ups and downs. The best, as long as I can lay my head down at the end of the night, as long as I can lay my head down at the end of the night and be okay with Badger, then I'm okay, man. And that goes for you guys. You know, we all want the same thing, to be okay inside. I like that you don't like drop names, Freya. You know, that's good. You know what I mean? That's good because I know those I know a gang of them. Let's just say that. And they wanted me in their car, and I didn't want to go that route. I seen what was happening in advance. I could see, I don't play checkers. I play chess. I watch what goes on for the future. And I could tell it was getting ready to be all bad in the future. So, with that said, shirt's still available. Shirt's still available, guys. I do keep it professional too, by the way. Sometimes the phone is here to monitor PayPal to see if I owe anybody anything. Like I said, I'm auctioning off the shirt. The auction starts at $15. That makes me exactly even with the cost, and then the sending it out. So, and my boy, the reason I didn't send you this shirt was because it was too small. It wasn't your size. You know what I mean? Magic took all the good stuff. There was no more J-Cat shirts left. Nothing, I love those J-Cat shirts. No. All right, Alaska, shout out. So do I watch Vikings? I've watched some of them, yes. I don't get a chance to watch too much TV. Even now, I try and keep other things figured out. I'm trying to get in touch with Teespring so that I can make... right, Cliff? That's funny. I'm trying to figure out how to get in touch with Teespring. I got some bad coffee mugs, like... for t-shirts, I just would like to make sure that it gets out. I would like to build this channel on hope, man. That's all we all have is hope. It sucks. Jan died, this week. I'm trying to throw his mom a little something. I don't want to offend her by coming at her with $20 here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to try and do a little something for her, but I have other obligations, the bed being number one, you know what I mean? Post office, and then from time to time, I've had to use some of the funds for my own thing, you know what I mean, to help me get by. So, and you guys know that's okay, you know what I mean? That's what they're for. 131 to 164, you guys are rocking it, man. I appreciate that. It looks like there's another 34 people out there who have not hit the like button, but that's okay. Question for the audience. OG, have you watched Oz? And would you say? So, no, I've never seen that kind of institution before. Now, that might be what they have on the East Coast, like to where you can pretty much see all around. And we have what we call 180s out here. You can see everything. You know what I mean? And then you have 270 yards. So the 180s, they're not all glass like Oz was and all that, to where you could pretty much see everywhere you go. So, Holy Drug Lord, this is 2 episodes of boot camp, you know what I mean? Which is maybe where I started up my knee problem, because it sucks too. Like, all these fat girls were doing... all these fat girls were running around the building more than I could, because they've been doing this stuff for a while, and they were, doing everything they were doing. They were smoking me on, and I was like, damn, Holly's thicker than a Snicker, more proper than a Whopper female. They're smoking me. I was embarrassed, you know what I mean? And of course, I worked my way into it, because you work muscles that you don't generally work. So it was fun. Now we're talking. We're only, 11 away from everybody hitting that like button. Just 11 away. There you go. Keep it going. So, at the time of my ego, my everything was going, hey, man, this chick's jiggling around this building more than I am, And so... hey, that's right. Thick women need love too. And Dizzle. You know what I mean? For sure. There's somebody for everybody out there. Believe that, man. Believe that. You know what I mean? If you haven't found her yet, she's out there. Get off the damn couch and go out into society and introduce yourself. Become part of. Sitting on the couch watching friggin' Law and Order all damn day, thinking you're going to find your old lady or the job you want or get the car you want or anything like that while watching Law and Order or whatever, it's just not going to happen, guys. Everything takes work. Sometimes you could do it just going for a walk to the store. If you live in my neighborhood, try and do it during the day, though. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm tired of having guns pulled on me out here at night. So, thanks for doing what So, a lot of people come home from work. Like, if you don't go straight to the gym when you come home from work, you go home first, you're not going to make it to the gym. You're going to sit on the couch. And I know, for me, this is for me. I'm going to sit on the couch, and the next thing you know, I'm going to be watching TV. I'm going to be watching Law and Order or whatever it is I'm watching, and I'm not going to make it to the gym that day. So, in order for me to go, I have to have my clothes in the car. I go to the gym directly from work. You know what I mean? Take my shower there. Come home. Now I have a little energy. I can clean up the house. And then the last 20 minutes, half hour of the day, I kick back and watch TV until I'm starting to... You're boring, man. Figure something out. Pick up a book. Clean the kitchen. You know what I mean? Do the bathroom. Sure, it's not shit we want to do, but it's things that we got to do in order to keep pleasantry around us, right? So, I was talking to Harriet today, and I asked her if she would consider coming on the show. She has a really powerful past, you know, and so I got an IP tracker the other day so that if anyone says anything disrespectful, I can track your IP address, show up at your house, and introduce you to the real Badger. So I asked her to come on. Thank you. Really wish you guys would go to Badger's Heavy Hitters at PayPal. You know what I mean? I am very grateful. It's just I'm tired of the amount they get to take. I've said that enough. But I've asked her to come on here and share her story. It's a very powerful story. It makes me love her all that much more. You know what I mean? Because she's a very damaged individual, just like I am, just like some of you are. And her message could help somebody out there, man. You know what I mean? Somebody who's felt betrayal beyond betrayal. Her message could say, you know, we've all experienced betrayal, but hers was like really devastating betrayal, starting with her parents. You know, I'm not going to tell her story until she's ready to tell her story, but I know it could really help people. And let's face it, man, we're all trying to get by in life with some happiness and some personal satisfaction of how we got through life. You know what I mean? In the end, everything we did is just everything we've done. So none of it matters. But it's nice to be thought of as, hey, he was a good dude, man. You know what I mean? He's a good dude, you know? Inside, we do so much shit to be called a good dude that why can't some of that stuff be done out here to be called a good dude? You know what I mean? By society. Society calling you a good dude versus a bunch of mental patients calling you a good dude is a whole different thing. And your family saying you're a good dude or a good young lady, tell your old lady that you appreciate her. Tell her that you love her. I mean, tell your kids you appreciate them. Tell your kids that you love them. Most importantly, if you don't want them fucking up too bad, Tell them you're proud of them. And tell them why you're proud of them and what they could do to make life better for themselves. And let them know that you've experienced this stuff. And I guess I'm going to get to keep the shirt. You know, let them know that you are proud of them. I never heard that from my dad. I always heard, hail. Hail Odin, Freya, Thor, Loki. So, my dad never told me nothing like that. My dad never took the time out to tell me spit, except for I was a worthless piece of shit, never going to amount to anything, blah, 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 blah. And I lived up to all his expectations, you know. The reason Herc wanted me to come onto the show. You know, I mean, I've been giving back long before this channel. I was working a little $20 an hour job, $18 an hour actually, and I was still paying for a bed. You know, I wanted to get junkies off the street, people off the street, because they become such wonderful people when they're right. You know what I mean? And it was awesome, you guys. You know what I mean? Like, it killed me every week, peeling off $150, doing phone sales, whatever it was. I just got a construction job. People who had no self-worth, I was bringing some self-worth to them, which I'm grateful for that. I've been talking your guys' damn ear off now for I don't even know how long. I don't see how long either. That you think hates you because you're not doing what you want to do. Call and let them know. Hey, man, I appreciate what you did for me. Even if you don't, man, I bet you it lights up their life and your relationships can change. So it's a nice thing to have happen. We all want to feel that inside. You know, I'm sorry that I'm not giving you a bunch of drama, prison, fucking war stories today. I'll get back to that. I'm going to start letting the other tribe members, the new tribe members joining, bring you some of that. I got Jimmy getting ready to come back on. He's always got a powerful message, you know. So I'm going to bring this to a close. I appreciate the time that you've spent with me. Sandman, I'm going to holler at you in a few. Nate Dogg, if you're on here, we'll be hollering at you here shortly. Dirt, if you're on here, we'll be hollering at you shortly. Hey, man, I appreciate you appreciating my positive stuff. I don't want anybody to have to live some of the fucked up things I had to go through. I can't tell you how many times in life that I was scared shitless and couldn't show it. I mean, you would never know that I was scared by the look on my face. But I guarantee you I was scared shitless. And, all right, Crookside, appreciate you. Thank you, my boy. Do you want me to send you this medium? You can pin it on your wall, dog. Let me know. The dollar bill, that was so awesome, man. It's a 1957 dollar bill, and all the coins are silver. That was so awesome. I got my Trump 2020 coin in here. I don't like what you guys send me. You know, stay up and out, man. You know what I mean? Stay up and out. So you guys stay up and out. Thanks for the shirts, by the way. Those were cool. I love when you guys send me stuff, you know. Anyway, rock on. Nothing but love and respect. Shots your way. Want you to know that I appreciate you more than you appreciate me. Because I'm 50% deaf. So, you guys, please, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with me. And let me know what kind of content you want in my other videos. Not on here, because there's too many to read. But on the other videos, let me know what kind of content you want me to hear, and I'm going to bring it to you. I promise you that. And don't forget, Patreon. Everybody that comes on Patreon going to have that animal wild story of their first move they had to make, the fearful things, the viciousness they had to do. I just don't want that to be part of the positive channel. You know what I mean? All that's on Patreon. I'm not sure which tier it's on. Snowflakes, you get to see all the stuff that we didn't decide to put on here. Convicts, they get to see some pretty good stuff. Shoe, you get to see, you know, you get to see my case file, pictures from my case file, and You get to see some good stuff. I appreciate you joining Patreon. It's Betters, Heavy Hitters at Patreon. And it'll be in the link later on. When Mama gets home, I'll have her put it in the link. You guys can join. Just keep in mind, you're helping someone get off the streets, man. You're helping someone out. So I hope it brings the satisfaction that it's brought me. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Nothing but love and respect, and peace out.